Hey guys, EctoMaster here. Just want to say this. The following is entirely early in progress or late beta footage. Anything and everything beyond this point will contain spoilers for the upcoming expansion pack, World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor. Thanks for watching and your support. Now let's get to the good stuff. Hey there guys, EctoMaster here. We're back with more. Well, believe it or not, we're actually in Warlords of Draenor. But Ecto, this is the character creator screen. This doesn't look any different. No, it doesn't, because there's really not anything different to show. Well, not for the human males, at least. Anyways, we are on the character creator screen because we are getting new player models. NPCs, I believe, are getting them. I know I've already seen a couple of them playing around on a couple of tunes. We've seen some. Obviously, we're going to be getting them with the player user. Your tunes are getting the new models. Okay, it's like you had like a 1990 Harley, and it wasn't all that good. And then we're turning around going, but look, here's a 2014 Harley, and it's like so much better. And by Harley, I mean Harley Quinn. Okay, bad joke. Anyways, moving on. Let's look at it. Now, we're only going to look at the Alliance races. I couldn't think of the word. I was going to say characters, players, tunes, something. We're going to look at the males and females for the humans, the dwarfs, the night elves, and the gnomes, and Draenei. Because those are the ones that are getting affected. The Worgen. But the only thing that's going to get affected are those guys in the background, the human models. And the Pandaren are not going to get affected. Now, there is also a video that I put out for the Horde, so do check that out as well. Both of them they both are coming out around the same time, so definitely check both of them out. We're going to look at the models. We're just going to compare whether or not they've changed. We're going to look at them. Every time that there is an update, I will go through this and see if there's been any changes. If there have been changes, then I will put out a new video looking at the models again, just so we can see the new ones and the old ones. And we'll go from there. Okay? Okay. So this is take one, like the first week of beta, what the models look like. So let's go ahead and let's click on that customize. Well, since we're already at the bottom, we'll go ahead and we'll start with the skin color for the human males. And we'll work our way up. It's like tanning in reverse. Take a look at the faces. We'll start from the top, just because. We're kind of in the middle, so. There we go. Hairstyles. Well, again, we'll go to the top and work our way down because we're right in the middle. I'll spin around a little bit. Some of these. Some of them you can tell there's like, I can't wait for the updates because maybe they're going to give them some new stuff. One thing you can tell, and you'll see this as we get to other models, ones that have been updated, you can see how blocky like the hair looks and things like that. There we go. Hair color. Hair colors aren't changing all too much, I can say that much. And facial hair. Again, we'll start from the top. There we go. Alright, now that we've seen all that, let's go back to skin color and click on females. Now, the female human models are in. And as I said, you can start seeing just already that there's some differences. If I could split screen this, I would. But we'll go up so you can see the skin colors. Again, getting to like alabaster white. The faces, there are differences in the faces. You can see like our eye color is more red, or the lips look a little bit different. Wrinkles. Hairstyle. Oh good, it's starting right at the top. Now remember I showed you the human male model with his ponytail. Well, we do have a female model with the ponytail. That's not that one. As you can see, it's still going to be video game, but it's a lot more smooth. It's not it's blocky, but it's not blocky. And we'll see some of that as we get to other models. I don't think they've updated the hairstyles really yet on the females, so that's something that they're working on. Hair color. Start from the top, work our way down. And I would click on piercings typically, but there's nothing to show on the piercings. So those are the humans. We'll switch back to male, and we'll go back and we'll check out the dwarves. Now these are the ones that they really showed in the at BlizzCon and things like that. So again, we'll go to the top, work our way down. Here are the... I love how you can see like the veins in his arm, the skin colors here. I was playing with this yesterday. This one had to be my favorite because it's like he's almost like stone. It's pretty cool. Face, different like eye colors, wrinkles, and things like that. Hairstyle, it goes from blonde to, again, it just when these are in action, they look much better. I mean, here we're just moving them around. There's nothing really happens from moving them around. Hair color, kind of start up top. Typical with most dwarves, it's dark colors, that type of thing. Facial hair. There is, as far as I know, there is not an option for a dwarf not to have a beard. I think there is that option in game right now, but currently there is not an option in this. Now the female dwarf models are also in here. You can already just tell the difference just by looking at these models versus the models that are like the human male model. You can just tell the difference just by looking at these. Scroll through the faces. Hairstyles. These are definitely, you can tell they've been updated. This one is definitely a new hairstyle. I don't remember that one at all. And it looks like some of the old ones are still around, or they updated the old ones. And even just them moving slightly, you can see that they have, like, the hair is moving. Hair colors. And again, piercings aren't in game yet for these. Alright, so there we go. Those were the dwarves. Let's take a look at the night elves. Now, the male night elves have not been changed, much like the male human males. Night elf males have not been updated yet. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the old model. And then hairstyles. Again, there's been no update to them, so again, you can see just like, yeah, it's not like moving or fluid or anything like that. That's somewhat fluid, but really it isn't. You can also look at like how his hand's holding it. It's not like actually in there. The staff, that is. Hair color. I know I missed one. We'll scroll back down to grab it. There we go. And facial hair. Alright. Go back to skin color. Click on the female. Now the females do have new models. So you can see the fist is actually more like grasped around it. It doesn't look like it was just planted in there. Now you're going to do the face. Just picking a face here. We're going to be staring at it for a minute or two. Hairstyle. Again, you can tell it's been updated just by the way it moves and it flows itself. Compared to the Night Elf male, yeah, you had one that was like this, but all of them, the little ponytails, even this, you can see it kind of moves back and forth a little bit. Hair color. And the markings. Alright. Go back to males, and we'll check out the gnomes. Now, the gnomes are one of the few that have both the male and female in there. So, going right to skin color first. Unfortunately, no, there are no leper gnomes. Not yet, at least. They all have pretty basic skin colors. Gnomes don't vary too much, except for the leper gnomes. One thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and remove the facial hair, because it's kind of hard to see the faces. We'll get back to the facial hair in a moment. So there you go. Hairstyles. Can make Mini-Me again. That's like an interesting hairstyle. And then you have the comb over, of course. Hair color. comb over is terrible. We'll do this one. Gnomes have always been weird to me. And then facial hair. There you go. Switch back to skin color, go back to females. I know I'm saying what I'm doing, it just makes sense. Alright, there we go. Again, skin color there isn't very much variation there. And then faces. And then hairstyles. Again, you can see that that's like sticking up purposely, but the pigtails, they wobble, which is great. We're going to go to the pigtails because we are going to make Trixie. Now this is one where the piercings are in. You can see the different piercings. There you go. There we go. Those are the gnomes. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. Beta is beta, and unfortunately, after I did the gnomes, it crashed. I did the Draenor, and it didn't save it. So, go figure. We'll take a look at the Draenor now, so we'll switch them over to Monk. Now, the male has been put in, the female has not. So, starting right from the top. Take a look at his skin colors. Quite a few of those, about 15 of them. Not bad. Kind of like this one's kind of dark and menacing. You can be Batman. Alrighty, looking at their faces. They all seem to be that I'm going to kick you in the face kind of look to them. They do have some hairstyles. Got the long ponytail there. This one's kind of... it's not that one. Where is it? This one's kind of cool looking. Yeah. It's got the jade thing, or the emerald thing at the bottom. The gem. That's the word I was looking for. The gem thing. And it's like he has some horns there. Interesting. I've never seen this hairstyle. That's pretty cool looking. Bald, and then of course he has a little Wolverine-like thing there. We'll do this one. Why not? Hair color, very basic, very simplistic. Only has a few of those, 7 of them. Not too many. And then he has the facial hair. We'll go up for this one. So, few variations on this one, definitely. Including none at all. So there you have it. There are the Draenor, the men. Let us look at their women. Now, the women, or the female Draenor, have not been put in. In fact, they're having an issue with their eye. You can kind of see, you can see through their eyes there. So we'll just go through the face. Look at the old model, or well, the skin tones. Quite a few of those, about 6 less than their male counterparts. The faces, again, not much variation as there isn't any change at all to them. Hairstyles will go up on, because we're on the bottom, so we're not going to go down. And then the hair color go up as well, because, well, it's on the bottom. And then the horn style, again, up. Wow. Put them all up. Personally, I like these and this, especially with the pigtails. It kind of almost flows together. Just saying. I'm just saying. That's all I'm doing. Alrighty, so there we go. Those are the Draenor. Now, that is the Alliance video. I do have a Horde video out as well, or didn't come out long after this one. Definitely recommend go checking that out if you haven't seen it yet. If you have, welcome to the Alliance video. Hope you enjoyed. My plan is, as I said early on, I'm going to look at every single one. Every week, or every time there's an update, I'll check to see if the models have been updated as well. If there's been an update, then I will just update that faction. I'm not going to do just like a 2-minute video go, hey, here's this model. I will look at all of them just so we can keep a steady flow of it. And I'll put it, updated as of this date. Updated as of this date. That type of thing. Until then, I will see you guys next time.